This October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month 2016. It was chosen as such to help focus in on the problem that continues to persist in our towns, our state, and across this country. Be Prepared is a television show locally produced here at BCAT. It is produced by Sandra Voltero of the Burlington Volunteer Reserve Corps. It examines and discusses different things involving the BVRC, medicine, and healthcare. These two things will be coming together as Sandra has decided to focus the October and November episodes of her show on the subject of domestic violence.
Yes, the show's about looking at domestic violence here in the United States and Massachusetts, and we talk a lot about what is domestic violence and all the ways that we can help people that are involved in a violent situation.
In order to do so, she assembled a panel of experts.
Well, we do a lot of work in the community. We do a lot of work both with Burlington Police Department, with REACH, and with Leahy Clinic. So this was a great fit and an opportunity to really explain to people that coordinated approach.
I was contacted by Sandra, the host, and she came to our community policing class years ago, and she since has gotten the show and wanted us to come in and talk about the domestic violence issue in and around Burlington.
Well, a colleague of mine was attending the Burlington Health Fair representing our organization and doing outreach to the community and met Sandra, who invited us to come, and we were delighted to do it.
They asked me because I've been active with a domestic violence initiative at Leahy Hospital and Medical Center well over 20 years now.
On the October and November shows, the panel will be discussing a variety of subjects. This includes programs that the Middlesex DA's office has instituted to help stop domestic violence.
For instance, we brought to Middlesex County a program called Cut It Out, which was a real grassroots program that really is based on the idea that very often individuals, particularly women, will tell their hairdresser things that they won't tell anyone else, or a hairdresser may notice bruises or missing hair, things like that.
The panel also went over the importance of education in dealing with the problem.
I think the education that is out there at this point in the schools, we have a partnership with REACH, a nonprofit domestic violence agency, that they do a lot of outreach not only to the schools but to the general public, and I think DA Ryan also has many programs, and I think people are becoming more educated and they're learning what their options are.
Another thing discussed on the show, which is exemplified by the show itself, is the coordination of different groups and offices working together to prevent domestic violence.
So that ultimately survivors are getting the best support they can from anybody that they connect with. I think clearly there's an amazing safety net in Massachusetts of organizations and various systems that people might come into contact with, and sometimes they'll only come into contact with one of us, but the fact that we're all aware really helps, so that if someone is coming to the police because I think I need help, I need to go to the police, but the police aren't able to assist them with housing or other issues, then they know they can call us, and it's not a cold call, it's a warm handoff to a community resource that they're aware of.
The show also wanted to share a message of hope for those affected by the violence in their home.
And I also think it's important for people to know that everybody can make a difference in someone's life in terms of they're dealing with the effects of domestic violence, thinking about making a change and actually making a change to have a healthier, safer life.
Domestic violence awareness episodes of Be Prepared will be airing in October and November here on Burlington Cable Access Television on the public channel. They will also be available online. Please go to www.bcattv.org for showtimes and links.
I'd just like to say that Be Prepared is bringing you shows about health, wellness, and safety every month. And we hope that you'll all tune in, because we have a lot of interesting information and a lot of interesting and important guests on our shows.
Thank you, Sandra, and also thank you to your panelists. From the set of Be Prepared, this is Corey McNeil reporting for B News Weekly. Back to you in the studio.